Many thanks. Interested in my wares? Hi! No need to overthink. Kate, you can. Many thanks.
Time to go home and write down the day.
There's no end to it.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. It seems we must part ways for the time being.
If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find him here. And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Took a knife to the gut. Not hard to guess whose 'twas. Consign it. Suppose he was rotten to the core after all, like the rest of those snakes.
What do you want? You've got the Empress. Suppose the fact you're telling this to me means you're in the know. You one of us? Right then, where should I tell him to find you? The empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path, is it? Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house.
It is good to be reunited. Would that I knew more of this world's structure.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor, but they only pay.
Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? I need a favour, cuz. Appreciate you, cuz.
The mornings get earlier as your bowl.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Interested in my wares?
I swear I've never slept better.
I'll take any chance.
Tis dark enough to borrow the use of your lantern, Master.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Right you are. Let me get that.
They're Master Science!
I grant your weapon a magical.
I'll help the enemy in place.
I concur. I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market. A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
I'll let you alone.
You keep your life, and I take the rest.
Onward! Turn out your pockets!
I grant you lightning's fangs. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Right. Where's...
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, just fight or die.
I am well aware of the particulars. Anything might lurk in these depths. We would do well to be prepared.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? I am ready to attack, Master. I will grab
Let my magic grant you an elemental. Arisen, are you all right?
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
It's rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Awake stone, Arisen. It harbors the power to bring the dead back to life.
A fine prize. We must think very carefully before using it.
We are under attack. I grant your weapon a magical boon. Efficiency at its best.
Once more. It is broken. Repairing it is beyond our means. We've no choice but to take the longer way around.
Plainly speaking, it is a bother. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
It is not long till daybreak, Master.
We need hold out but a moment longer. I will protect you. I grant you lightning spells. My mind feels clearer than ever this day.
There, Master! Saurians! Truly are formidable, Arisen.
Often we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Not bad! We are to retreat then?
Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle.
difficult, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
Quickly now! Our master beckons!
Understood.
There's a ladder here.
We've got goblins! In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it?
I espy a treasure chest, but the path to it is unclear at present.
It's a vexing thing to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter.
Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
Strike fast, excellent, and our quarry shall fall!
Power surges!
A curative ought to do the trick.
Which path ought we to follow? This calls for due consideration.
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
We have found the material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. many of their ilk must we defeat? My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
I grant your weapon a magical boon. One of our number is unconscious. This should be of use.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really now?
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Console. You looking for a fight?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
Fight. To arms.
By your leave.
Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any...
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
You needn't command me at every turn. I know what to do. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Would that ox carts were a bit safer. And a bit swifter, too.
They are capable allies on journeys near and far. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I shan't let them harm you.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Drink flows freer.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your... I dare say I've accomplished...
Vernworth never fails to take the breath away.
We are not truly safe, even here. Remain alert till we are within the city proper.
You have my support.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Appreciate you, Kaz. Here. Methinks you've...
Why's my luck so rotten?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
Could use
Fine
it.
West.
Have you come to... While 'tis admirable, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation, heretofore unseen opportunities of exciting potential. Do come again. Go on then. Tell me if anything.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Come take a look.
You'll be always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again.
In the meantime, I shall endeavour to procure information.
Brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope?
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm not sure. Much obliged. There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. You know where to find.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development? I see. So the driver is not more than a hired hand. I had thought to question the merchants funding the ox carts, to learn more of the driver's background. But it appears 'twould be a wasted effort. Is there aught else you've learned from the Phantom Ox cart? Truly. That is most unfortunate, but traveling by night is bound to attract raiders. We may therefore assume that the reward... Is there aught else you've learned from the Phantom? I see. The soldiers at the checkpoint have a hand in the pawns transport then. I had surmised that this was not the work of an individual, given the palace's apparent involvement, yet 'twould seem that even organizations from the neighboring country are taking part in this affair. Is there aught else you've learned from the Phantom Ox cart? 'Twould be ideal if we could obtain some material. Without it, should others dismiss your claims as the ramblings of a folk, I fear we cannot act unless you're... You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development? 'Twould be ideal. Without it, should others... I fear we cannot act.
What's up guys, Smith here from GamersHeroes.com. Just a quick guide for today in Dragon.
Jetzt bei Billa und Billa Plus unterm Strich günstiger aussteigen. Zum Beispiel mit unserer günstigen Bio-Auswahl von Billa Bio. Apfelsaft gespritzt, 0,5 Liter Flasche, nur 1,19 €. Voller Leben. Details auf Billati.
In this video, I'm going to give you a quest walkthrough on the Phantom Ox cart. Now, this is a quest just by witnessing this cutscene, and then you'll be instructed to question the soldier. Now, the ox cart will leave, and the soldier will make a little bit of a run for it, but he won't run far to prison. It will make a cutscene here, and you'll get the merchant's document, and this will tell you that you question the soldier, and now you need to find out the truth behind who's behind this Phantom Ox cart, right? It doesn't really tell you what to do or who to go to, but we're going to the Star Drop Inn. The Star Drop Inn at nighttime, you'll find Captain Bronze, and you're going to speak to him, and you're going to tell him about the Phantom Ox cart. And he will give you clues about, like, you know, what you should do. Give him the merchant document so that he can read over it, and he's going to advise you on what your next step is going to be. It's going to be pursue the ox cart. Now we have to actually get in the ox cart. We have to disguise ourselves as a pawn. As soon as it's east of Vernworth, attacked by ports. You must not give away door? You're gonna discover that you are not like the others. Somehow they figured that out instantly, and you need to gather evidence to report to Captain Bronze, and this means you need to fight. So immediately, like, pause the game, equip all your armor, like right at this point, just equip all your armor, and try fight them. I don't recommend doing this as a mage. My god, it was so difficult trying to fight like so many people. Eventually you'll defeat some enemies.
Right at home. Look, mistakes.
Sir, fancy a gander? Fine wares.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Very well. I shall return.
I'll not let a single shadow slip me by.
I'm in fine fettle.
What should I do?
Evidently, it is a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour. Of need. I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Very well, I shall lend you my...
Please dispense with the form.
I see, not even the Arisen could resist my charm.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The command of powerful magics is a sorcerer's privilege.
Twas a fine journey we shared.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. The symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number. There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless become, and so must we. Let us begin our preparations presently.
Our preparations are complete. Shall we make for the empty house in Back Batal?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As one of Her Majesty's champions, I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build. She will fulfill—
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty, I don't think—
Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice.
We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure. Understood. Then I shall guard your majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. We presume that Lord... We do not recall extending you... The God's way. This were... We would use such insights to benefit... The God's way. This word is up...
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
By your leave. Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
I fear I'll make for poor conversation.
I suspect the villain will approach under cover of night. Are you I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. We have received word that someone will find a way to loosen the villain's tongue. I shall remain hidden till the opportune moment presents itself. May all go as planned.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door? Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm... Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other. Fortunately for you. Had it been anyone else, 'tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on. Kill her. That is far enough. You must forgive me. I suspected foul dealings from the moment I heard the Empress was being held here. How, in truth, she cannot die here. We must have her tell me. Do you know what it takes to inspire action in tragedy? Yes, tragedy. The emotion that floods forth. Consider what a tragedy of singular measure, such as that of a great leader martyred, a worthy funeral pyre for an empress. Wouldn't you agree? And so Her Majesty's tragedy must...
So this was your aim. On your knees. We have you surrounded. Sir Armhild. So it was you.
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, I suppose. And as for your Majesty, I must say I am disappointed. You would go so far to save your own neck.
We understand what you desired to achieve. Yet we also believe that perhaps you will ponder this in your solitude. By our authority as Empress, we hereby place you under a...
Sir Ermhild's was a vile plot. I only hope she is the last villain seeking to advance her aims through murder.
At least we followed through. There's something to be said for that.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
That fool understands naught. Does she think she can...
Follow me.
I shall escort Sir Ermhild to her cell. We pity Ermhild, but her ideals are not our own.
We've obtained a solid piece of evidence. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
goblin! The Arisen has been torched! Quick, douse the flames!
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Beg pardon, sir, but you're not? Oh, thank goodness. I've a favour to beg, and I dare say I ought. This letter must reach the hands of a... I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island, but the road in that would seem another route lies to the south. Only it is plagued by monsters, but you seem the capable. Pray aid me in this matter.
Stop that!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Looking for aught in particular.
When I'm happiest here.
Shall we get some rest?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then. Feeling rested, I trust?
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor, but they only cater to bistros. That's where you come in, see?
You seem to be in good health. Will you lend me your ear? Very well.
Interested in my wares?
Anything besides. I've the presence to command any.
Now I've gone and stepped in it. One can have it.
Ox carts make for relatively safe.
This can't let you on till you've paid.
You seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
My magics are at your disposal. You best.
This ox cart's I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my...
Things will sort themselves out.
Battle is upon us!
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Done near enough. I like to come here.
Still waiting on that report.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
There are few places where I get left out of my guard.
So stiff after a day.
I don't mind lingering for a spell.
Now, I've been on my feet all day.
Such peace.
My legs are as lead.
Reigned.
Kätzchen sind.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
In Dragon's Dogma 2, there are a bunch of different styles of smithing. Now, like I mentioned just a little bit ago, there are two different ways you can unlock dormant smithing. One is actually by going through the Magic Archer questline to unlock the Magic Archer vocation and help out the Magic Archer's husband get to a certain location. If you haven't done this before, you want to make your way to the exact location I'm showing you here. Essentially, one of the entrances really isn't all that difficult to find if you explore most of Bakhbatal. So obviously you need to get to Bakhbatal and make your way all the way to the bottom left side of the main area where you go to all the other stalls and make your way into Brocker's Smithy. Obviously, if you have the quest line already active, it shows you exactly where you need to go, but in case you don't and you stumble across it, make your way into here and actually talk to Brocker himself. Now, I was going to quickly tell you that he is no longer in service. He is retired and refuses to pick up his tools ever again, so you're pretty much out of luck with the Regalia Sword. But as you try to leave, you are stopped by Sarah, Brocker's apprentice, and tells you to wait while Brocker goes and leaves the smithy to go have a couple of drinks. Sarah will then tell you about certain stones that can only be found inside of Digger's Ruins, which is really close to Bakhbatal itself. It's just southeast. It's going to be marked on your map as long as you're progressing this quest line. And this cave is covered in green stones that you need to pick up, and you need 15 at the minimum to bring back to Sarah to help progress this quest line. It's very easy to do. Just be prepared for a Minotaur. Return with at least 15 of those green stones to Sarah, and she will try to convince Brocker to help out with this Regalia Sword of yours. He still refuses, but basically hints at how he can go and fix this if he was going to be working on it. This gives Sarah a couple different ideas, but you'll have to come back in a day or two in the game until she actually disappears from the smithy. Once this happens, you'll get a notification from Brocker that you're going to need to go and find her at the mountain-based cave on the volcanic island camp. So you have to hike your way all the way back down to this area, into this very particular cave system itself, and you'll find her at a new forge. You get a lot of useful items inside this mountain-based cave anyway, but for this quest line, you'll be able to see her making a brand new steaming hot hammer, which is supposed to help remake the Regalia Sword. At that same exact moment, you're going to need to help her get to the very front of this cave system that you just fought your way all the way through. That way the hammer doesn't cool off before it's actually able to repair the Regalia Sword. This part is very easy as long as you've cleared out all the enemies in your way from the front.
you start in Vernworth. After you Dulled Steel Cold Forge is a side quest you start in Vernworth. After you complete Seat of the Sovereign's main quest, you can talk to a soldier on the steps in the outside area of the castle. Speak with Roman and follow him to a more secluded place to talk. Of the castle. Speak with Roman and
Beg Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, 'tis a matter best kept from prying ears. Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. Yet, Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension. Having this sword at your hip would damn, I must confess. Having watched over the blade for many a year, I should be well glad to see it restored to its form. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you.
Such quietude is a blessing. I have been waiting for you, Arisen. There's no easy thing. Making a living as a soldier.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
We're still in the fight! I'll get you, blood! Methinks the dream without that. That's a new war from the flesh.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
We haven't reached our foe.
Heart holds me our target.
Killing its faults is no mean feat, but it can be done.
Its heart lies bare. Strike now. My magic ritual is This is an outrage.
To have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
You might underestimate this foe. Time to heal up. Let's keep still. Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey. Look after you.
Careful now. This foe has allies around the world.
I shan't suffer such an offense. We are our masters' overlords, no others.
Always a fresh breeze.
A good sleep will ensure...
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting... We must rest. Though the sun is...
Is this the abode of the good arisen? Pray, pardon the intrusion. I am an attendant. Her Majesty would make a request of you. Might you have a moment? You've my gratitude, sir. Her Majesty...
We thank you for meeting us at this late hour, Sir Arisen. We require protection of both our person and our identity as we make for our destiny.
Though Batal has no official dealings with Vermund, the countenance of its Empress is widely known. I dare and trouble would undoubtedly ensue should the Empress's presence be discovered. You must see to it.
We make for the Rose Chateau. Prithee see us there safely.
Now, let us be off! We ought not to delay our departure any further.
Pray remain vigilant while escorting Empress Nadinia. We pawns shan't follow, that you might attract less notice.
Right you are.
We make for the Rose Chateau. Prithee.
Her Majesty is in your charge, Sir Arisen.
I beg you. I need that medicine.
Can't help you, I'm afraid. My stock's low enough as 'tis. I shan't go selling what little I've got left to a ruddy beastren.
But my wife, she's like to waste away.
How very cruel. We ne'er imagined matters to be so dire. Is there aught we may do to aid this man?
You have a kind heart, Your Majesty, but you cannot afford to reveal yourself here, else perhaps the good Arisen would assist this gentleman in...
How can he do this? Without that medicine, she shan't last a week.
What? You in the market? A likely story. I heard you whispering out there. You mean to give it to that What a good heart our Arisen has. But I shan't be selling it to you if 'tis to end up in beastren hands. Well, 'tis a princely sum to pay on behalf of a common, but I'll take it. Can't afford to refuse a deal that sweet.
This is the medicine I need. Oh, happiest of days. Words cannot express my gratitude to you.
That was neatly done, Sir Arisen. His lady wife ought now recover. We shall pray that 'twill be so.
Come, we've a ways to travel yet before we reach the Rose Chateau.
Keep things interesting.
You stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Precious little time. Suppose I ought to learn my... We're waiting on us before.
Oi, you lot, help me. I've got a soldier on my tail. If I'd known 'twas his house, I'd have chosen somewhere else to fill my pockets, believe me.
You appear before us to beg that we abet you in a crime of your own doing.
What o' it? You're a beastron too, aren't you? Then you ought to know as well as I do that stealing's the only way we can survive. Come on, help me out here. Consider it a favor to one of your kin. I've wasted enough time here. I'm... Oh, son of a...
Silence, brigand! 'Tis off to the...
'Tis a hard life these people lead, that they should be so desperate as to turn to villainy. Yet a kindness granted to a man fallen so far would do little to better his circumstances. Let us press on.
Wait for the new equipment coming.
We have arrived at last. Now, to attend to the matter for which we have come. Prithee... We are grateful for your patience. The matter... We have allies here in the Rose Chateau who offer their... Namely, to create a place where the beastrons of Vermund may...
Were it to come to light that Batal has provided aid of any kind to Vermund, there would be a scandal. And all of Thus, Her Majesty must work in secret, offering... But let us not linger. I have arranged for an ox cart to meet us by the statue of the Arisen.
Do you know before whose likeness we now stand? 'Tis that of Rotheus, founder of Vermund. Oh yes, 'twas none other than a beastron who gave rise to this kingdom. Yet, in spite of this history, our people find little welcome here. Quite the opposite. Past wars twixt Vermund and Batal have done much to worsen beastron's standing here. This we cannot deny. Yet, as ruler of a beastron nation, we can do no less than long for the day in which and we would be remiss not to pray that the future you envision, as predestined ruler of this domain, shall be in alignment with our own. We bid you good night, Sir Arisen.
Perhaps this will serve as evidence. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brand. Shall we go inform him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We're in your hand.
Don't think your one found its way inside the common. You could say 'twas in... I wonder if building a nice...
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have divined the ox carts that I see. So they were procuring pawn. The staff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batal. Yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded, and given such perilous tasks, 'tis Volcanic Island has long been part of Batal's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work to their own. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the control? I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been selling. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. The evidence you have gathered shall form the stalwart pillar upon which is most valuable. So pray, exercise the utmost care when deciding how it ought be.
At last, the score is settled. In the world before this, we failed to incriminate the Queen.
Ah.